We live now?
Yeah, now we're
All
live.
right. There we go.
All right, now I'm figuring it out.
Cool.
All right,
All right, I'm ready.
Ty, Brent's going to be joining when he gets home from work. He's got a little drive, so he should be home in about 20 minutes or so.
Yeah.
We're just talking about our buddy Joe in the chat, Pittsburgh coin hunting. You guys check him out. He just had a nice video he put up the other day where he went down to Pittsburgh and got a bucket lister down there. I'm not going to tell you what it is, but go ahead and check it out. And I tell Joe he's got to get me on some gold because I don't have any yet. And Tyler got a sick gold ring last week from one of his honey holes.
It's hard to focus.
Do you know what the initials say on it?
I think it says VH. Yeah, VH.
Yeah.
It's hard to focus on there, but
It's
I've
just
been talking about getting the gold signet ring for well over a year. Like
Right.
that is top of my bucket list. I want one so bad. And
that's how it
dude,
works.
getting it out of the spot you got it to, just that's crazy. Crazy.
I think
Hey,
I
how's
hear
it going?
Brandon.
Finders Keepers and JK Adventures are here. How's it going, guys? But yeah, I don't know if you saw Tyler's gold ring, but man, it's crazy. You got it in a hole with the Indian too, didn't you?
Yeah, 1880 Indian was under it, and then I checked the plug and I had a 1210 on my machine, and it was just sitting in two or 3 inches in the plug.
Was it an Indian tone when you first dug it or what?
It was one of those tones that's real mixed.
Uh-huh.
And just because at that place, you got to dig any tone you get. I think my brother's home. Brian, are you gonna join? Yeah, he's Brennan's here, but yeah, it was like a real mixed tone. You just gotta dig anything, even if it gives a high squeak at all.
Joel's in here. What's going on, Joel?
Going on, fellas.
That's why I need to. I've been having not the best luck rechecking my plugs the past couple. Freaking!
Yeah.
I pulled a weedy out of one place, James, and I went to a couple weeks. James scans it back over, and he pulls like 6 or 7 more out of there. I'm glad there wasn't any silver in there. Just
I couldn't believe it.
You just kept chucking me the weedies, and then you got your gold necklace, didn't you, James? Out of a hole that had a in it. It's crazy.
It's, right here. I pretty much only find gold if something else is in the hole with it.
Yeah.
I found a broken 14 karat ring that was in the same hole as a Rosie. That gold necklace was in the same hole as a Lincoln, and my gold coin had a huge iron nail in the same hole. And I feel like unless there's something else in the hole, I'm not gonna find gold. I'm cursed.
Yeah, I still haven't hit it yet, and one day I'm gonna get it. But at those old sites, I'll dig it. I'll dig a lot of the lower numbers. But when we're in yards, I usually, if it's under like a 13 or 12 on the Equinox, it's just like it'll just skip.
It depends on the location, though. Like places like your honey hole that you got that gold ring out of. If something's repeating and it's a 10, 11, like you have to dig it. You have to.
Yeah.
All right.
You can't skip over those.
I've dug
your
hole last time.
What's that?
Yeah, I got a Rosie out of one of the hole like a week ago. I got a Rosie, and then Tyler digs a Merc right out of the same hole. It's like you got to your plugs, buddy. Let's see. Charlie's in here from Heritage Relic Hunters. How's it going, Charlie?
What's going on?
And I tell you what, I want to get out his way sometime out near. I think he's out near Lancaster area. It's just, it's so gross out there. Every time I drive out there and see all those old colonial homes, he gets some great stuff too. You guys should check out his channel. He's got a YouTube channel too. Yeah, Brendan's hopping on here, I think, right? He just got home, you said?
Yeah, he's probably going to get on here soon. But, out east, that's a whole different ball game out there, man. Eastern.
I know. Yeah, you guys have went to – tell a story where you guys went. You went out there?
You got James?
Yeah, we went out to Cashtown. We had some farm permissions out. Cashtown's about 15 minutes outside of Gettysburg, and then we had a day hunt there. It was me, my dad, Tyler, and our buddy Fred. That's in our club, and we went dug there. Tyler got a beautiful Connecticut copper. That was the first
Yeah.
state copper I ever saw come out of the ground. Nuts. Dude, do you remember we were walking and it was like snowing sleet sideways. Terrible weather. Terrible.
Yeah, it was awful,
And
dude.
we're walking this field. We just decided to take one huge line down, and I found a huge gold-plated ring, and it had a big
Yeah.
fake diamond in it, and I thought it was like so cool. And then we kept walking, and Tyler found a smash three ringer, and that was our mission. We wanted to get something that was Civil War related, and that was the first Civil War artifact that I ever saw come out of, or at least that's like guaranteed Gettysburg history.
Right.
Wasn't that a
Crazy.
Confederate field hospital spot?
Yeah, it was. There was a farm, and there was the barn was used as a hospital, and I found dropped two ringers there. We found shot three ringers. My dad found a three ringer that, I mean, the old saying, "Bite the bullet." It really looks like someone bit into that bullet.
Huh.
It's probably just animal teeth marks, but that was nuts. The history out there, crazy. And then after that, we ended up going up to Maryland to hunt with Ron and Steve Whitford, and Bill was there, and Brad was there too, and
John Sinelli.
John Snelly, yeah, he was there too. So it was awesome getting to meet up with them, and we hunted some crazy old permissions.
Yeah, thanks to Ron, man, and that was really nice of them
Yeah.
guys to have us down there.
Yeah, those are great guys. Great guys.
I wanted to show you guys. I was just out mowing my yard. My neighbor, he knows I metal detect, and I've done his backyard. But he was moving some rocks and stuff on his backyard for his wife, and he found something. I wanted to show you guys. It's so cool. I don't know if I'm going to try and share the screen here to show you. Let me know if it works. All right, let me see here. Share screen. Entire screen. Let me see here. I don't know if this is going to work. This one here. Okay, let me know if you guys see this or not. You see my screen? All right, I want to show you what he found in his backyard. I don't know if it's a letter opener, if it's like a dagger.
What?
Right? He found that.
I can't see it.
Are you serious?
Yeah. Can you see it now, Ty?
No.
Maybe it doesn't
Are you
work
on your
phone.
Tyler? Yeah, you
But I'll go through the pictures and show you. He just found this. Like he thought it was a rock.
I see it now.
So there's a
That's
close-up
crazy.
of it.
Oh my gosh.
And here's the back of it.
That's awesome.
But I mean,
That would be my favorite find ever.
I told him, I said, that's one of the coolest things I've seen in a long time.
Oh my god.
He's like, I don't know what to do with it. And I said, well, I could do some electrolysis on the blade for you because that's iron. I don't really know what the body is on it, but I'll just, it's crazy. Look at that thing.
Dude, I would definitely carry that thing.
Yeah, but I thought that, I mean, the tip's there, everything's there on it, but.
I agree. That does look too wide for a letter opener. That looks pretty crazy.
Yeah. So I don't know. I'm going to put it up on ID Me later and see if I can get someone that knows a little bit more about it than we do and find out what it is. But man, I was like, I said, he's an older guy and he's found like a couple cool things like pottery because I know I found a couple like flat buttons and stuff in the yard. My house is only 1950. And Joel's leaving. We'll see you, Joel. Maybe me and James and Brendan will hop on and play some COD later. But yeah, I found like some flat buttons and stuff in my yard, so I'm just assuming it was all farmland. And I know my neighbor's house, back behind his house, there was an old farm right close to Main Street. So who knows how old that is? He thought it was like 70s or 80s, and I was like, I think that's at the earliest early 1900s, just by looking at it on the the patina on it and the aging and the rust on the.
Yeah.
But I thought that
I'd
thing
say
was
like 20s, 30s, 40s maybe. That's crazy, dude.
right. So I'm excited to find out exactly what it was. If it was a dagger, or if it was, who knows? I don't know what it was, but it was just super cool looking. So I wanted to show you guys. I didn't have time to send it to you before the stream, but that thing.
You want to say thanks, Richard. Yeah, we've been having a blast.
Yeah, finding all this stuff. Tell you what, ever since we started, this channel together, we've been just having a blast. Every time we get out, we always find something crazy, and it's always fun. I mean, it's the stuff we found each hunt in a row was just mind blowing. I never thought that I would see that stuff come out, let alone like in succession, like one hunt after the other. We were getting bucket listers every single hunt. Crazy.
A lot of it has to do with the research that that goes into it too. I mean, all the time spent looking at maps and stuff, that really helps.
You guys kill it with that.
We've been getting better at research. I think we've been getting better at that since we've all got together, and more confident door knocking and just reaching out to other companies to get permission. So we've been, I don't know, like you said, you're like, I remember after every hunt, it's like, dude, how are we going to top this? Like, how are we going to put more? What are we going to have like top this on the next video? And then we find something else crazy.
Right. Yeah, Joe, I can't wait for the event this weekend, dude. I can't wait.
So, you guys tell me where you're going.
Southwest PA, seated hunt. It's in Indian, PA. That's out by like Seven Springs, Indian Head, PA. But I'm gonna be there. Tyler's gonna be there. Brendan's gonna be there. Joe from Pittsburgh Coin Hunting is gonna be there.
John, Finders Keepers, Tom, I think.
Sweet. Tom Goldsboro.
Yeah.
Is that you? Yeah, sweet. Joe's other buddy's coming too.
Dave.
It's gonna be a good time. I'm excited about that. My dad loves seated hunts, and we made our first circuit of going around on all the hunts last year, and we're excited for this one for sure. I think it's gonna be pretty laid back, and there's gonna be some people there and lots of prizes and food, and it's gonna be fun. I'm gonna have a good time.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun.
Yeah, you guys clean up pretty good with the seated hunts and the silver and stuff. I know, James, you showed me some of your stuff that you get, and it's like you darn near make your money back.
Yeah.
Just to see hunts,
I got
some of those guys are crazy. Go ahead, Ty.
For our club, we have those seated hunts too. We have a fall and a spring and a fall.
Beaver County Metal Detecting Club. BCDC.
Yeah, and so if you find specialized tokens, like you win special prizes, there's a couple put out there, and I found a Mind Lab token. It's this big Mind Lab token, and they swore it was for the top prize, and I ended up getting a drone within like a week. Within a week, I flew it into a farm field and lost it. Just dive bombed straight into a farm field.
Is that the one you lost up
yeah, and then it got bailed in hay. I didn't even get to enjoy the thing, man.
We were so pumped, dude. I had the small Mind Lab, and you had the big one. I forget. I think I got like a Barber $50 for it. And you're like, we were talking about, I was like, dude, you're going to get the main prize. They haven't released what it is yet. It's going to be so sick. And you're like, oh, drone. Yeah, sweet. That's awesome. It takes it out literally for, he's like, dude, I already lost the drone. It's lost. I'm like, how?
Oh, dude.
Took it out one time. I was like, did Aiden, your son, lose it? Nope.
I lost it.
At least you didn't pay for it, I guess.
I guess. I still like to learn how to fly it.
Yeah.
Which brings up another point. Tyler, tell everybody how many pinpointers you've lost in
I'd say
field.
at least three. At least three
And
or
how
four.
many have I found for you?
At least three.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was, that's hilarious, man. I don't know how, like, you're like that with coppers too. If we get to a spot, you have like a homing beacon straight to a copper. You're like I don't know what it is, man, but yeah.
Listen, it's all about timing. You guys rag me so much for being late, and no, I'm right on time. I swoop in, and I come right whenever it's supposed to. I swoop in, and I get a copper.
Yeah, like we're
That's what
hunting
I
all
do.
day, and 6 o'clock he comes and starts finding stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll get up bright and early, get up to Tyler's camp at 7:30, and Jimbo comes along at 10:30, 11. We haven't really got anything yet, and first target's a copper, and it's just like, oh, up so early.
You're gonna have to start coming on time.
Nope. I do every time. I
Hey,
get there right on time.
Joe Anderson's got
Anyone going to dig stock?
Yeah.
Yes, we are all
I
very
don't know.
interested in big stock.
Which one's big stock?
Is that the one that's in 2021 for out in Virginia?
I don't know.
Right?
I'll have to check into that one.
Mike,
Yeah,
what's the one that
You're asking the wrong dude. I haven't been to one yet. I have never been to like an organized hunt. I haven't. I'd like to go to one, but I just haven't got around to going to one yet. But I know you went to, was it Pound the Ground last year, James?
Yeah, I went to Pound the Ground. It was pretty cool. There were so many people there. It was awesome meeting everybody. But there was one, Ron and Steve Whippert messaged me about it, and then we talked about it. I thought it was Dig Stock, if it's the one in Virginia. That one's back in Chazy. I don't know if I'm gonna make it back out to Chazy. It was beautiful out there. The properties were crazy old.
I'd have been door knocking out there.
Yeah, seriously, that's all I thought.
James, I'm gonna show this comment.
That's right.
He's always been on his own schedule.
What's up, Brody?
Your
How
dad's
you
right,
doing?
man. What's up, Jim?
One of my students is on.
Yeah, I wanted to see. I guess we could go over like some of our best finds for the year or whatever. I don't know if you guys had anything you wanted to show or talk about this year. What's your favorite thing for this year? Some people haven't watched maybe some of the videos.
I'm just gonna go into my current obsession.
Go, James.
I have been so into bottle digging lately, and it's definitely getting in the way of my metal detecting habit, but it's pretty fun. I'll show you a couple of the bottles. This is one that I found at Mike's spot. It's an old dump from like the 1920s, and people didn't have garbage men back in the day, so they just would find an old road next to a creek, and they just dump the barrels of garbage in there, and so we'll root through it, literally make one man's trash into another man's treasure. This is an Erie, PA Coke bottle. This is a 1920s Whistle Company bottle from Pittsburgh, PA. This one's really cool too. This is it's called, where is it? Hires Household Extract for making root beer at home. And it's from Philadelphia, PA. It's pretty cool. It's like
That's cool.
Beautiful aqua blue glass, late 1800s, early 1900s. My buddy Weiss, he loves ball mason jars, and I found a ball mason jar with a lid perfectly. And Mike sent me the link to check. You can date them. This one's 1910 to 1922. And then just this weekend. I know Tyler's gonna cry. I pulled the most beautiful 1939 hobble skirt Coca-Cola bottle, and it's stamped Meadville, PA. And Meadville is where Tyler has his camp, and he wants this thing for his camp so bad.
My birthday's
but
coming up.
I'm gonna find another one, and you're gonna get that one.
All right.
Yeah. Did get Mart's in here, Metal Detecting UK. How's it going, buddy?
Hello, hello.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think.
What do you got, Tyler? I mean,
we just went bottle digging this last weekend. It was my first time in a long time. We had a good time. We got to some older stuff. I think James found it. It was a cholera, Chamberlain's cholera, and
Joe found that one.
Joe found it. Yeah, it was cholera and a bunch of other stuff. And that bottle was so cool to me. If it wasn't, it was chipped right on the end, but I still kept it. That was really cool.
Yeah, we did find some pretty cool small bottles there. There were definitely potential there. But yeah, that's what I've really been into. I've been digging. If you guys haven't checked out yet, check out our digging in the pig pen video. It is literally a sloppy mess. It's so fun though. There's so much broken glass and stuff, and you have to be really careful, wear gloves and stuff. I've cut my fingers a ton already, but
yeah, I got caught a few times too.
I drove all the way out to Mike's house, and we drove another half hour, 45 minutes to get to this bottle spot. And we did a time lapse video, and we were taking a break because bottle digging is tough, dude. It takes a lot out of you.
Wears you out.
You're just thinking. It really does. I saw this glass insulator sitting in the sidewall, and I went to just pluck it out real easy. And of course, I sliced right through my nail and my thumb, and I was like, so mad at myself. Like, Mike, we probably should get this checked out.
Yeah, so we made a quick trip to the ER and got Jimbo patched up, and then we went and we went detecting, didn't we?
Yeah, and I saw you'd hit a couple times.
What's that?
That one house.
Oh yeah. Well, I guess that was worth it. He pulled out it's a spot around close to my house where I got a $50 Walker, a copper still, 2 center, a flying eagle. It's been a really good yard. I probably hit it 5 or 6 times, and so I said, "Oh, we can try this, James. We'll try this place." I beat this up a couple times, and James pulls a barber quarter. Then we got another silver, didn't you?
My first pull was a Merc, and then I pulled that barber quarter. It was 1893 second year barber quarter.
Yeah.
And then you ended up on a side of the yard that he really hadn't found too much older stuff. You pulled out a deep copper. That was awesome.
Yeah, it didn't even sound that good, but yeah, I was happy with that.
My oldest bottle is probably from the 1890s, probably. I found a couple of I found a poison bottle. It's an aqua blue. It's a vapocresylene, and it was weird. They had this. I looked it up. They had this contraption, and you put it on a spoon and heat it up and inhale the vapors, but it was poison. So they had, if you drank it or anything like that, like you would die. But they just decided that it was safe enough to inhale, and it was supposed to help with any kind of lung disease or lung problems. But it was marked 1894. It had a patent date of, or 1891. The other one, 1894, but mine had a patent date of 1891.
I have this token I wanted to show real quick.
Hold on, here's Brendan. I'm going to add him. There he is.
guys.
What's up, Bren?
What's up?
How's going on?
Stash is looking good.
Yeah, it's all fully grown out.
What were you saying, Jimbo?
I find
What's
it
that?
funny too that bottle digging has led to me finding probably my two biggest pieces of silver too. I have them right here. When we were at Mike's bottle dump, I found a huge piece of a sterling spoon. I mean, this thing is like really hefty. It's definitely got a lot of weight. Very intricate.
I have never found a fully like silver like spoon. It's only been like plated and stuff.
Really? I found a
I
couple.
found like the spoon bowl like at the end, but that's about it.
Weird.
Yeah, well, this is
Each
a
other.
huge piece of silver. And then I was at my bottle dump, and I found this coin silver, silver pocket watch back. And it's Duber manufacturer, which was 1893. I think I narrowed it down to, from Canton, Ohio. So I think that's absurd. Yeah, go ahead, Mike.
It's the same exact manufacturer.
I got one too.
What's yours, Brendan? Is yours? What's yours?
Mine said Illinois WC Company. Wait, does Tyler have one too? Yeah, we all got one. Mine's Illinois WC Company Elgin, and it's sterling. It's not coin silver. So
That's still cool.
I think mine goes back to 1886 or something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, that's why we all pulled out a pocket watch back, silver pocket watch back.
Can we do that one more time? Can we just show them one more time?
Yeah.
I feel like a Power Ranger.
You can actually see it right there a little bit.
It's funny.
Look it up.
I feel like a Power Ranger.
Joel says there's only 5 people watching. Where the heck did everyone go? Well, that's because it's us, Joel or Joe. Tyler, do you have your? What about you? Want to see your? Do you have your button still?
Tyler's frozen.
Yeah, I see.
Yeah,
There
Tyler,
There he is. How is he frozen? I'm not frozen.
I don't know. You stole his internet.
I stole it. There's 7 people watching now.
How about you, Bren? We'll skip to you then. What's your quarter again?
My seated quarter.
You guys watch our last episode that we put up because Brennan found this ridiculous condition seated quarter.
I actually left it in the dollar, but I haven't put it in a case yet. So, but just in safe measures so it doesn't fall or anything. But look at this thing.
You left it in the dollar.
I did leave it in the dollar.
Yeah,
it's beautiful.
I mean, it's in mint condition.
And look at the back.
I think it's so stupid. Ugh. I looked at that for so long in the field.
I know. I still just like hold it and dude, I can't stop looking at it. I can't touch it like unless it's like the edges. I'm too scared to touch anywhere else.
It's funny because Tyler and I were just leaving. We were halfway back to the truck. And James or one of you guys was yelling, "Big silver, big silver!"
I
just threw our stuff down.
We were like, "Yeah, don't pull any. You guys can stay, but don't pull any silver or anything like that after I leave." And they didn't even leave yet. They're about probably 3/4 leaving. Like they're like there. And then I was like, "Big silver!" I yelled because we knew that any silver we got out of there was going to be great. Yeah,
I'm sitting there yelling, "Turn the camera on! Turn the camera on!"
He smacked over it. He had the high tone over top of it, and I looked over at him, and he just looked. He looked back at me.
I did one of these.
Just every time. So let me set the stage. Tyler and Brendan don't use headphones, so I've gotten so good at hearing CPX tone. I know whenever it's a good tone. I look. It was what you say? It was a 1246 1246.
It was a 1246 dead on, like 1246, 1245, and that was my best tone I've ever got out of that field. So I was like, it's got to be either big copper, like big like copper trash, or it's got to be a silver coin. And it was a seeded quarter.
So I looked at him because usually I'm like, dude, that sounds good. What is that? And it jinxes it right away. But so he went, don't say anything.
I just didn't want to because dude, I knew that would have some old silver on there, and finally popped it. It took us so long to get silver out of there.
Yeah, I want to see Ty. What's your?
I got out
show us some of his stuff. What do you got for your favorite find so far this year? You got a couple gross ones, so.
Token that was out of the same field. Brennan got a seeded quarter.
Yeah. It's freezing up a little bit. There we go.
It's 1837.
Is that the tortoise and
the hard times token?
Yeah, it's the tortoise. Was it Martin Van Buren, I believe?
Yeah.
What's the story on
that? It was basically, the donkey side meant that Van Buren was basically following in the footsteps of the donkey, so basically calling him a jackass.
My students.
And the turtle meant that the Democrats could never get the bill through Congress.
Huh.
Yeah. So, it had a tortoise that had a safe strapped to its back. It was taking forever. That's literally like the first meme. Like they literally made a point just to talk crap on Martin Van Buren. That's awesome.
Yeah, that was a cool thing. And then, what do you want me to show? This year's finds, Mike?
I want to see your button. You have that?
Yeah, dude. I need to see it.
That's in my room.
Oh, that's all right.
You want me to go grab it?
If you want to. You got anything, Brennan, besides your quarter? 2 reals.
2 reals. I'll pull that puppy out, too. That one's in the case.
That's going to be... Wait till if you guys see this 2 reals, wait till you see this thing. Mint condition. What is it? It's 76, right? Founding year.
Independence year.
The tricentennial.
That sounded so stupid, didn't it? All right. You can see it. I'm going to pull out the case. Be able to maybe see. It's going to be a little bit of glare.
That's crazy, dude.
A beautiful old piece
and it flips sideways because it's Spanish. It's American, so and it's also Mexico City mint, so that's pretty sweet.
I love
it. It's hold and everything.
That's crazy.
It's a clean hole too. It's not like rugged or anything. It looks perfect.
It's straight through. Somehow they did that. I don't know how they would, usually it's square though, but it's a circular hole, These people were probably either wearing it around their neck or they weren't trying to lose their coin.
Yeah, I heard they used to sew them in their pants.
Yeah, I got 2 reals this year too.
That too, yeah, so that they wouldn't fall out.
Mm-hmm. That didn't work too well.
Paycheck for the week though.
Right. You got your button tie?
But James is probably going to want to choke me after showing what I'm holding my GWs in. It's not a snuff can, Mike.
Oh, man.
High security.
Hold on.
Right there.
Yeah. Here it is. It's not cleaned yet. Like I said.
Oh, man.
So stupid.
I want to clean it so bad.
Dude, just let me clean it. You're never going to send it in. Let me clean it. I'll be careful. I'll be gentle.
That's all right.
No.
I'll clean it.
You need that professionally cleaned, if anything.
Did you guys see it? I'm losing connection.
Yeah, it was a little. There you go.
Better.
Hold up more. It's not really the camera.
What's
It's
that?
off to the side a little. It's off to the side a little bit.
How's
There
that?
you go. That's a little bit better. There you go.
Yeah, there you
Yeah, there's the shield.
go. Ugh.
Tastes gross. Chicken hot.
Yeah, I've had it.
Yeah, thanks to James again. I mean, I would have never knew I had one.
Right?
It's all about timing,
But-
man.
I've looked at all of my Danny buttons because I'm that's like high on my bucket list, man.
Right.
Like super high.
Here's
That's
another
probably
one I
second.
haven't checked. Sorry, Bren. What'd you say? Go ahead.
No, I'm done.
Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, I just said it was high
Here's
on my
another one
bucket list.
So I'll just
Here's one I haven't
go ahead, Ty.
shown yet. I've talked about it, but it's gonna be hard to see.
You're freezing up. You're connected.
That's my 1797 Drake Bust halftime.
Ah,
You can't see anything
Yeah.
with like the
So
berries
thin.
on the bush.
yeah. So,
Huh?
if you don't mind, Ty, I'll tell the story of that. So we're out detecting. It hit a house. It was probably late 1800s, 1870s, probably earlier than we thought.
Yeah.
We put a couple mercs, maybe like a barber. I think he got a couple barbers. And we're finding Wheaties, your typical
Indians
stuff at a
and
house.
stuff.
And it had this terraced hill, and it went down, and we figured that was, like more modernized, new dirt. It had been disturbed, so we didn't really hit it that hard. So Tyler, it was getting late. Tyler found like I think we had a fatty Indian right next to it or something.
No, you
I
found it
think
up
so.
on the top. You found the fatty Indian, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah,
Like
so,
on the top one.
go ahead, Brent.
I think it was like the
Yeah.
top one, right? Like the first like hump
Yeah,
or whatever
the
it is.
first tier. Yeah, and he dug down. We didn't know what it was. It was just a really small silver coin, and I videotaped it, but there's so much cursing and stuff in that because we found out what it was, and we can't put that on the internet.
You have to bleep
But-
the whole thing. Just talk over it.
Yeah,
Yeah, you had to put music in.
yeah, exactly. We went home and we did some research on it and really looked on it with a loop and stuff, and we saw one defining feature, and it was on one of the wreaths. It was a placement of one of the berries, and we narrowed it down to a 1797 straight bust halftime, and there's like 35,000 of those minted.
In America,
Something like
that's absurd, dude.
Crazy.
How many millions of people are in the USA? Like 350 million right now?
More than that.
More? Is it more?
Yeah, that,
Crazy.
500 million. Dude, just to think that low of mintage is like worth, that coin is probably worth a good 20 grand easily.
If it was in
If
good
it
condition.
was in mint, like not mint, but if it was in like fine or something like that, like a distinct detail, it'd be worth a lot of cash.
Right.
Yeah. Not that we do it for the money, but
No, yeah.
historically, that thing is just
Awesome.
I mean, so rare. Crazy.
Yeah, I'll
Mike, you found a really rare New Jersey copper this year.
yeah, I got that sitting here. I don't know if it'll pop up in the light.
I still have yet to find a state copper, dude. That's high on my bucket list as well.
Good. There's the horse's head and the plow.
Yeah, it's awesome.
There's the
Did you
shield.
find that in Ohio, Mike?
No, I found that at the George Washington Field.
Oh, okay.
Field. And then we were at a permission of Tyler's. This is probably my favorite coin. Joe was there for it too, Pittsburgh coin hunting.
Oof.
61.
I thought a seated quarter was nice.
Seated $50. I'll show you the back.
Civil War year with the New Orleans Mint.
Yeah, it's got the O on it.
That's
awesome,
cool, dude. They come from all the way New Orleans. That's awesome.
See you, Joe.
And then I pulled a this Morgan. This is my first. Brett got two of them. This is my first one that I pulled out of a schoolhouse that James and I hit. James got 3 coppers. What's that say? 1879. Yeah.
Yep.
But this one's in really good
It's the second year.
Yeah, I'll go grab my two.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I actually, you could pull up the video.
And
Me
answer
finding
John's
it.
question. Yeah, I'll come fishing with you, man. Just gotta let me know.
You could pull up the video of me finding that. One of my Morgan dollars, actually.
Oh yeah.
The first year Morgan dollar, which is this one. It's like pretty much black, man.
Uh-huh.
It's so hard to see it, especially with this glare, but looks like it was in a fire almost, but it's 1878. I found this at a park in Pittsburgh. I found both of mine in a park in Pittsburgh.
Huh.
My other one is in better shape. It's 1898. It's nice.
That one's nice.
This one was only an inch on the ground. I had Tyler come over to listen to tone. This is when I had the Garrett. And I was like, Tyler, look at this tone. It was a 99 on the Garrett. That was the most pure signal I think I've ever got in my entire life. But sure enough, we found a 1898.
That's a famous thing from Rich Lockhart. James, what's a 99 signal? The first time I ever went out with him, we were hitting an old golf course, and he was using the Garrett Ace 350, I think. And he got a 99 signal. And he dug it. I was like, "That's a silver dollar." And he dug it, and it was a clad Eisenhower dollar. So.
Hey, you're right on the dollar, but not the silver.
Yeah. Speaking of silver dollars, I've got 2 peace dollars. One
dude,
of
I
them
still have yet to find
is
one of those.
1923. And that one is 1922. That still has like mint luster on it. It's really nice. Yeah. Half or whole dollars or something else.
Dude,
Crazy to find this.
I'll trade you a Morgan dollar for a peace dollar.
Deal.
And some more silvers.
I'll just Tyler, hold on. Let me get him back in here. There he is. Here, we got on a sick colonial
Hi.
It
might not be the best connection on there.
You can see that.
What is that?
Yeah,
Green.
that's the pistol.
Is that the pistarine? I called that, by the way. First,
Yeah.
I was like that in the second thing I said. I was like, it's a pistarine.
Yeah.
Everyone was like, no way. A pistarine looks a lot different. Like,
That was my first Spanish ever, too.
That's
dude, that thing is so sick.
That was a sick. I mean, that was all this year. I mean, I got 2 Spanishes now, but
It's so funny how you just, whenever you find a coin, like a real or something, you just throw it. Like, it's just like it's gone. You have to wait like 5 or 10 minutes.
Find it.
Yeah.
I just get so excited because I don't usually see that. So it's just like, holy crap! I see the pillars or I see the whoever's on it, and it's just nuts.
Dude, you got 2 Spanishes right now. That's sick.
Yeah, I got 2 Spanishes. My other one is 1781 half real.
That's awesome, dude.
Yeah, this one came out of Ty's honey hole.
That's seeded quarter. That's seeded quarter territory.
Yeah, we got 2 silvers that day.
Yeah.
You guys found like 4 or 5 Spanishes right in front of me. Yeah, I just found my 1 real. I had a half real and a 2 real. I couldn't find a 1 real. I just finally found one.
We need someone to get a 4 real or an 8 real. That one.
Dude, I'm close. Only a little bit more. Almost there.
What was the channel? Finders.
I need to cut 8, dude.
This is 5 years of silver coins detecting.
Unreal.
Probably
Those are all dimes.
Probably about almost 1,000 there, huh?
I don't know. A
That's
lot.
probably like 500 maybe. Actually,
There's
a
my
lot
two.
less. But I can't
There's
tell.
my 2 real. And then my
How many
half.
last year, Ty?
How many what? Silver coins?
Yeah.
90% silver coins. I was at like 100 something. 130, 140 or something.
That's ridiculous.
I got 103 last year.
I don't remember what I had last year. I don't think I hit 100.
I don't want to say what I had last year.
I think I didn't hit 100 either. I think I had like 80 or something.
I think I had like something.
This year I have 41, I think.
I think I'm at 23 right now.
James, I'm pretty close
not
to
too
you
much.
right now.
Yeah, Tyler, I think you have like 46 or something like that.
I think I have like 14 coppers though for the year. That's crazy. I'm getting up there.
Yeah.
That's a lot. That's
29
like triple amount of coppers I got last year. I feel like. No, I got a lot of coppers last year. I just don't feel like.
I've doubled my lifetime copper count this year.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Here's a coin
That is
worth
crazy.
showing here. It's a second year standing Liberty, but the condition on it is like insane.
Is that the exposed breast variety?
Yeah, 1917, the variety 1. I got to clean it off a little bit better, but it's
Yeah,
it's
so
really,
that was, they had an error in that year, so it's a key date. That's amazing, dude. That's such a crazy
it wasn't
coin.
really an error.
Didn't you get that in the sweet spot?
It wasn't an error. It was
Well,
how
it
it
wasn't
was
an error. What it was they made the die like that.
Yeah,
But,
but then the
people
problem
got
was
upset. People got upset that the breast was exposed, and then the year after they made the die with her covered up.
Okay.
You guys want to do a sticker giveaway?
Didn't you find that the same spot that you found your gold ring?
Same spot. Yep. We
Yeah,
found 2
stickers.
out of there, and yeah, giveaway's fine, Mike.
All right. Well, I got 2 of them here, but we'll just do 1. There's only a couple people watching, and I know a couple people already have them. So we'll see. But
If my parents win one, I can walk it upstairs to them.
so my question I was going to give was I was going to have anyone that's watching, I guess my age. Closest one will get the guess my age.
Don't leave yet. Guess his age. John, don't leave yet.
What that?
He said he's heading out.
Oh, okay.
Dinner time.
If any moments and gets close, and I'll send you guys a sticker, and you just PM me and get your address.
Or Mike, I'll do a giveaway too, man.
What's that?
I'll do a giveaway too if you feel like mailing it.
I got. We're sitting on a bunch of stuff right now.
Someone said 35 and 28.
35.
Let me think of a good question.
37.
Gray here. There's a little bit of gray here. I don't know whether to be
29.
I'll see if one pop in. Man, I almost look like.
Are you doing the closest two, or are you doing exact one?
I'm gonna do closest to. I don't think there's enough people to get the exact.
38, 33.
Yeah.
41.
I don't see 41. All right. I'll give it like another minute, and we'll let people put the.
How old is the beard?
This is my quarantine beard. It's a quarantine beard that hasn't been shaved since we had to start, doing all this stuff. So
yeah, that's what the stash is for.
Yeah, it's not coming off until I have to go back to work in the office. So I'm just
I get a haircut June 12th, so
there you go.
Coming off, my facial hair is coming off, and my hair is getting shorter. Nice and cut. It'll not look like a bum.
So it looks like there's a tie between Dr. Jones and Future Bleeps. So you guys get one more guess, and
Someone said 17.
it's between those numbers. So it's between 28 and 33. So I'll let you guys get one more guess in between 28 and 33, and whoever's closest to that, we'll get the sticker too.
Is it between?
Yeah, it's between 28 and 33.
No, who is it? Like the two people are guessing?
Future Bleeps and
Dr. Jones.
oh, Jim was close too. He's already got one though. You can run one upstairs to him. Let me see here.
Future Bleep says 31. All right, what about Dr. Jones?
See, my comments are coming in later than
I'm
yours.
on YouTube, like on my phone.
Oh, are you? Okay.
It's coming up quick, yeah. Mom wants to guess, dude.
Well, sometimes they forget. Once you start getting older, your parents forget how old you're turning.
Right? I mean, they are getting slightly now, so it could be a guess.
Future Bleep's got 31.
All right, Dr. Jones says 30.
Oh,
No,
31.
Dr. Jones says the same.
I'll just send you both a sticker. I got two of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, they both get one.
So I'll just shoot us an email at it's copperpoppers@gmail.com. Just shoot us an email with your contact info, and I'll shoot you guys a sticker. So
Two fresh Copper Popper stickers.
yeah,
They're nice too.
put it on anything
They
yet.
are nice. Yeah.
For some reason,
I have a whole package of them, so people gotta have lots of them to give away.
Mhm.
I put them on my detector and stuff. I still have yet to do that. I still have yet to put that sticker that you gave me, James, that your dad made.
I like.
Well, I lost one of them, that white one I had, but
Ow.
I like this comment right here.
you are distinguished.
That's one word, right? So,
Mike, how about these arrowheads that I found?
yeah, show the one with the scalpel on it. The scalpel one.
What?
That one is
That
just.
thing is crazy.
That's for a scalpel.
Crazy.
I don't know. I mean, we
It
just.
looks like
because
a
it looked-
scalpel top. Like I think it was broken and then reshaped right there.
That's really cool.
Really crazy. Mike has been really getting into arrowhead hunting.
Yeah.
He's like,
I don't have.
why not? I
I
can. Ugh.
Yeah, that one's gross too.
Dude, that I
I
can't
still-
get over how awesome
That silver
That,
cornfield, I got one out of.
hatchet
This is
is.
probably the coolest little arrowhead I've ever found.
Yeah, I want to see your little bird point.
I have never seen a bird point, but look at this thing.
My
Look how
sister-
small it is.
1600 all day long.
Literally,
Jeez.
I think it was my dad's birthday or my brother-in-law's birthday a couple weeks ago. The entire day spent trying to tell her that arrowheads were not from cowboys and Indians time. Like, are you
The reason
kidding me?
they think that is because all the Indians were moved to that. They got free land, or what was it? It was like free land for. They had to make the land better, but they got like $5, and they got real cheap there. It was just pretty much moving people over like plantations, like. But
I mean, these things are
they didn't
thousands
make
of
it
years old.
better, like companies and stuff like that. They didn't make the land better. They'd take it off of them.
My argument was, though, that once metal was introduced into America, they stopped making arrowheads.
Just started
And
making
that,
points.
yeah. They use kettle points. They use all that stuff. These arrowheads
I'd like
are
to see one of
thousands.
those come out the ground. I have yet to find one of those.
She needs
Those
an
are
archaeology degree, James. You know?
right. Yeah, yeah. Like I don't know anything. Nah.
But I guess it's getting about time to wrap it up.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tyler's refreshing.
Thank you everybody
Yeah.
for joining. Check out our videos if you haven't had a chance. There's much more to come. We are just hitting our stride, I think.
Yep.
We got some
We'll have a video
great videos.
this week. We just kind of took a week off, wanted to try something different and do this. See how it went. We thought it'd be fun. We know a couple of our buddies on here do it, and we enjoy watching those. So we just kind of wanted to see how it went and talk to some of the people that we that watch our videos. So yeah, we appreciate you guys joining in, and hopefully you guys keep watching and see what kind of cool stuff we're pulling out of the ground. So,
For sure.
I'll say anything else, friend?
Me?
What are you teasing about, Tyler?
Yeah, what are you laughing about?
I'm back in.
Yeah,
I was gonna say thanks to everybody who watches our
yeah.
videos. We appreciate it.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah.
You know, we love interacting with you guys and learning different things, and hope that we teach you guys some things. So
Yeah, like Dr. Jones said, let's see us dig more Civil War stuff.
I'm down for that.
I would definitely be down. I want to hit a Civil War like a battle area or something. That'd be so awesome.
Yeah.
We're gonna
Let's
camp.
check out Cashtown Part 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't there.
Yep. We'll get it this time, man.
Yep.
Well, all right, fellas.
All right.
And thanks for everyone for watching. So,
Yep. Thank you.
All right.
Thank you guys.
All right.
time.
See you guys. Thanks.
Yep.